Hello and welcome back to another video. It is March 24th and it's 10 to 3 in the afternoon. I pulled an all-nighter outside the library and I just outside the camper, I just finished uploading the two-part series for the 300, which will be out before this video. And because they're really long. And then I also uploaded one other one, so I did 3 today that I just uploaded immediately, so that way there'd be more of an update of what's currently going on with me. Not that I got into detail about it or anything, but that one was oh, if you talk to God, tell him I said hi. You can do that in this one too. So it is Tuesday, so I'm been at the library long enough here. Well, my plan was to go back in there, but then I just thought, well, I'm getting signal out here. You know, I was in the library last night till 8 when I closed. Then I ended up pulling over here and get back into uploading and editing and stuff. Then I was editing till, my goodness gracious, this morning. I dozed off a couple times, but then, I don't know, about 9 o'clock, I think I took another little nap, and in the morning, and they opened at 9:30. Then when I woke up thinking I was probably going to go in there, I just thought, well, I'm still getting a signal, I don't need to go in there. Although I do like going in there and get out of the camper, be in another environment. I get to socialize with people, you know, joke and make people laugh and stuff. And in the process of doing all that, doing everything, I had I forgot what I was going to say there. Process, I was trying to watch my tail swing because my bumper's so far back from the tires. Well, if you turn sharp pulling out of the place, I've got like about a 1 or 2 foot tail swing, depending on how sharp you're turning. And I also want to make sure I ain't gonna tag something with my bumper or something. I never really learned about tail swing until the last few years. Yikes. So yeah, I got that stuff uploaded, and oh yeah, well, that's what I was gonna say. Well, I was in the process of doing all that in the camper here. I was going over some new comments and stuff that I'd gotten from people, and I got some really nice comments again. Thank you to all you viewers. I gotta get my shade went up the rest of the way. And while I was editing yesterday, I had a friend of mine, Dina, stop by and visit. Over there, my friend Cliff stopped by the library last night, and then he went over to the transit lot to crash over there. And my original plan was I was going to upload a little while and then head over there and crash, but then I ended up just staying at the library. He's already gone from there now, which of course doesn't surprise me. It's almost 3 in the afternoon.
Right onto 202nd Street North. Then at the next stop sign, you'll turn left.
Good. I almost went for it, but then there's a truck pulling out on the other side, and that probably would have turned into an accident. So I'm glad I observed everything that was going on. Okay, after this big truck. I think I'm good over there. Ooh, I might actually get an open slot here. How nice is that? Get on the gas a little because we've got a car coming a ways back there. Catching up on me pretty quick too. So anyway, oh, that word snuck in on me. I've been doing pretty good with that lately, not using that word all the time. Yeah, I had some really nice comments. One comment that kind of got me, it almost scared me a little bit. Didn't really, but it did a little bit, maybe, I don't know. And I got a really nice comment from somebody that also mentioned about, for me to keep going, just doing what I'm doing, or whatever, and that something's going to go viral, and God's got my back, or that, you know. I'm just trying to recollect it. I can't remember how. And I've done that, just that thought of thank you for the compliment, you know, and the comment. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you watching and the comment. So, that brief moment, though, of thinking about going viral kind of scared me almost, you know, because I'm just a little bitty channel, and even my other channel's only got 800 subscribers, you know. So then I thought, my gosh, they're going viral. Just that brief thought of it, I got like a little adrenaline spike, you know. Yeah, I don't know, and that very well could happen, you know. Because I'm talking about real stuff here, and we got this world starting to fill up with AI quick. AI is starting to grow. It's artificial intelligence stuff, and in some ways it really creeps me out. I mean, I believe that there could be some benefit for it too, but it's scary. When you look at some of the videos that's created by AI and stuff, you got to really have a good eye to be able to spot that stuff. And some of the photograph AI stuff is like almost impossible to spot. You know, it's like scary. You know, it gets to the point where it's going to be hard to tell the difference between what's real and what's not. You know, especially when you're looking at the screen or something, or anything that's, you know, on social media or streamed through our telephones or TVs or whatever. You know. And if it's already getting that good on through social media, kind of makes me wonder, you know, how good the higher tech people have already had it all along, you know. 'Cause normally, pretty sure by the time stuff gets released to the general public, normally they already got something better, you know. Just my opinion. So here at My Church Is Your Church, even though it's centered around the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, you know, the Lord, and my faith, and sharing who I am is the best way I know how to share my faith. I don't know Scripture super well, but I do know some little bits and parts, you know. And you know, sometimes if I read Scripture, or I'll see it, somebody posts something about Scripture, as soon as I see it, then I remember it, you know. But I don't know well enough to quote it, you know. Not all of it, anyway. 10 Commandments, I used to know those all by heart. I don't even know if I remember all the 10 Commandments now. I'm trying to focus more on the New Testament now. And the current moment to learn that better. Saying a lot lately. Holy moly, Rocky. I think I get that from the Rocky and Bullwinkle show, maybe. I don't know. It used to be a cartoon when I was a kid. I think they're in Nemesis were Horace and Natasha. If I remember correctly. I think my brain's still working pretty good. Ooh, I think they filled these holes up here maybe. I went out wide the other day because there's some pretty good little holes next to the yellow line, but looks like they patched them in pretty good. Actually, I didn't want to go get all shaking in here. Ain't like in a car when you're in a camper and you hit some potholes and stuff. Because it's so tall, you get stuff really shaking, you know. So I got quite a bit done between yesterday and last night and the library and stuff. I got another, I want to say, at the library I got like 15 videos uploaded. Then after I left the library, then I got into, well then I uploaded the other 2 or 3 that I had left to go. Not counting the big ones that I did today. And then I did some more editing through the night. And then I went through and uploaded the 3 today, and I released them right away rather than holding off on them because 300 it's 300 videos, so I thought, well, I should just release that right away because it's kind of a big mark, 300 videos. And anyway, anybody that's watching now knows that whatever number I've currently got out there before 300, I don't know if it's 227 or something like that, so that way you know there's a whole bunch of videos in between, so you ain't got to worry about me. They're already pre-programmed to be released, so I've been working hard at it, trying to get videos up, even though I know some of my videos are boring, but like I said, the best way I know how to do this. He's got a little noisy muffler there. So, you know, I don't edit and script. I mean, I'm not like cutting in between. I'm not knocking other people, but I'm trying to keep this real and raw as possible. So, if I make a mistake or swear or lose my train of thought, you see it. Other people's videos, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not knocking them, but other people's videos, I watch the cuts, and sometimes, like if they're just sitting in a studio recording into that, you won't notice it much unless you're really paying attention. You see the little glitch, like a little flinch in their head movement or something like that. Oh, that's where they cut. That's where they cut something out and then put the next part in, you know, or whatever. But I'm pretty much, there's been a couple videos where I did that because I only had a short video, then I put another video in with it, so then it's got like cut from one cut to another in it. For the most part, I hit record and I let it roll, you know. I'm not cutting nothing out, even when I'm crying. Except for in the beginning, in the first couple videos of that. I cut out a blubbering session I had there because I was still really camera shy and trying to have it on. I was struggling making myself be on camera. Got more used to it now. I can see it when I'm editing videos and I like skim through the video to listen to some of the stuff I'm saying to come up with some kind of title. I can see how I'm getting more relaxed with the camera, especially when I'm driving, because I'm focusing more on driving and I'm not thinking about the camera. Thinking about the camera frees me up before. But now I'm noticing I'm getting a little more used to it, even if I ain't driving. Like when I'm parked still, I do pretty good talking to the camera. So I'm getting a little more relaxed with that, which should get me to be better. And I've noticed too, I think my personality is starting to show more. I'm starting to get more relaxed with in the middle of talking about something, turning it into a silly joke or something that I don't know if everybody will get my humor or find me funny or not, but just me being me. watching it are like, hey, he's a pretty cool guy. I'd like to meet him someday. And you know what? I'd like to meet you as well. This channel gets, I should say if it gets bigger, when it gets bigger, because I'm pretty sure it's going to grow. I mean, it's already at 59 subscribers right now. Light there, I didn't know if it was going to change or not. So, and this camper, if I'm getting close to the light and it's turning yellow, well then I'll flow through it and hit my horn to let people know I'm going through. If it's far enough away, well then I'll slow down. But because it's a camper, I don't like jamming on the brakes and doing a quick stop at the lights, you know. To put one of those new Corvette motors in this. Well, this is a Ford, so I guess that wouldn't make sense. Say I put one of the new Corvette motors in there that got the super horsepower in it, and I could do some power braking or something. Then I might have to throw wheelie bars in the back of this camper. Oh, that'd be fun. I joked around with the guys at the shop up in Chisago about it when they're working at it, about if we did that, threw that new Vette motor in here and threw some wheelie bars on the back just in case. All the guys in the shop start laughing. Because as I'm building up this picture in their mind, because it's a 21.5 foot little plastic camper, and so it's pretty light for a camper, and even though it's heavier in the car. But I said, could you imagine that? I pull up alongside of a Mustang or Corvette or some muscle car, light turns green, and I just light them up and smoke them with a camper. Oh, that'd be insane. If I was gonna do that for having fun a little bit, I'd have to put other stuff away, because I got other stuff that I'll leave kind of sitting out that I know ain't gonna go nowhere, because I drive cautious and stuff, and most of the stuff that's in there, even if I had to lock them up, or even if I smacked into something, pretty much anything comes flying at me ain't gonna hurt me too much. Oh wait, maybe I had to see, I got one thing hanging back there that I didn't think about before. See, some people I notice in some of the van life videos, they got those magnet things that they stick all their knives to, and I think, my gosh, man, if you didn't, when you're done camping, if you didn't take those out and put them away, if you're in an accident, you'd have knives coming flying at you, So I keep all my knives and silverware and stuff in drawers, and actual plastic containers in drawers. That way, in case you get a mouse or something, they don't get on your silverware and stuff, because the silverware's all in its own little plastic sealed container. That was my mom did that. It was a good idea. If you think in a camper you ain't gonna get no mouse, but you can. It won't happen if you stay on the move too a lot. It doesn't, but even if you're on the move, it can happen, because you can be camping somewhere where it's colder, and they can sense that heat in your camper. They'll climb up the tires or scurry along the wires and find a way in. And they're like, woo, this place is awesome, and we can travel. I can just see it, cute little mice. I was talking recently to some people about, I haven't even said it in one of the videos, about when I was a kid, one of the first books they had us read in class was this little small paperback called The Mouse and the Motorcycle. God, that was a cute little story when I was a kid. I just thought it was so cool. That the little boy left his toy motorcycle, and when everybody was gone, the little mouse hopped in the motorcycle, and when he'd go and make the motorcycle noise, it would take off. So then the mouse started buzzing all around the house on the motorcycle. Wow. I can see these little mice getting in your camper because it's warm if you're in a cold area, and they're like, oh yeah, this place is nice, and we can travel. I wonder where he's going. Well, let's find out. what do you think? We'll stay in this camper and travel with them, and maybe even start a family. As the owner of the camper is like, no mice, no starting families. Oh, there goes my goofy humor on its own adventure. I create my own jokes, and some of them are pretty funny, I think. And test them with other people. There's not other people that think they're pretty funny too. Not all of them. Some of them I've been booed at because they got the humor of it. But they were like, boo, boo. So I told my nieces one time, I was like, and when I say they know I've been trying to do something silly or something, And I was like, if you got a baby seal and kept it for a pet, and if you taught it how to bark, every time you did something good, you'd have a seal of approval. They're like, Uncle Darren.
Turn right on Swordsman Drive. Then you turn right into the parking lot.
Here. Seatbelt off here. Go up to the next pump so I can get into the sunlight so my solar panels stay in the sun. I'm happy when the gas prices go back down and I'm working and making money or something. Shut that off. Yeah, so. Ooh, a long one. Well, once again, thanks for watching. Oh, yeah. Give a thumbs up if you would. Appreciate that. And God bless you. We'll see you on the next one.